Hi everybody, this is the first update on my Cartoon and Deformed Group Build, the Meng World War II's Churchill infantry tank. These are the parts that come in the kit. Got them all washed up, ready to go. Not too many parts, but quite a few wheels and a fair amount of detail. Should be fun to paint. Well, I've begun work on this World War II's Meng British tank, the Churchill. And I've got some of the sub-assemblies done. I still have all the wheels to do, but I've put some of the parts on the other parts of the tank here, the boxes and lids and different things on there. I got the turret all put together with the cannon and the machine guns and the flaps there and the different parts. So I want to paint them like that. I still have a lot of other parts to put on, the lights and the antennas and gas tank, and I guess those are fire extinguishers and extra tracks and so on. I want to paint those separately and then I'll add them on. But I want to get the base coats down and the camouflage done before I start adding these other parts. So I'll be doing those separately, and then there's just after that there's just the two tracks which I'm going to just paint and weather them up a bit. So making a little bit of progress. It's going to be fun to paint. I just have to figure out where to start and what colors goes where. So thanks for following along. Stay tuned. I'm back with an update on my cartoon group build, the Churchill Meng tank. I've done one coat of camel, folk art camel craft paint over the whole tank body, top and bottom. And then I needed a second coat, so I thought I'd go over this. For the second coat I used the Craft Smart Fawn, which is a little shade darker, and I kind of went from the bottom up, shooting upwards, and give it a bit of shading around the edges. I don't know if it's showing up there on the camera. And I've got the wheels cut off, the sprues, and they're out in the garage right now. I just sprayed them with some black primer, and they'll be ready to go. Just have to paint the hubs. And I've got the tracks here. I've given them, they're already black, so I just gave them a wash of golden brown, Craft Smart golden brown. I brushed that on, and then I went over that with some gunmetal. I dry brushed gunmetal over it, and then I took some silver and just dry brushed these threads that are sticking up here, these little tiles here that are sticking up, to give them a bit of a shine, so it looks like it's been weathered, been through the dirt and worn some of the dirt off, and the metal is shining through. So I think that's good for the tracks there, and I've got some of the smaller parts detail painted. Shovel and these bottles here, just done them in blue. I got the gas tank in gray primer. So it's coming along. I'm just trying to decide what to do now for the camo pattern. I guess I'm going to use the olive green, and then just the Craft Smart olive green, and figure out what pattern to use. Probably similar to the box art, I guess. So stay tuned. It's moving right along here.